Hello, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz, and here's little Minnie. I've given her a new little green thing to sit on. As long as I put something on there that's new, it's a novelty, and then she'll usually sit on it because it was getting it a little bit hot for her on that blankie that was there before. So let's hope she stays in that position for you so you can look at her cuteness. Today we're doing tighter assets day 5. We're all going to be on the mat today, so you definitely want to have a mat that's nice and cushy because we will be kneeling for a lot of the arm work. And you'll also need some light weights. I'm using 1 kilo again, which is just over 2 pounds. You can go slightly heavier, or you can even do the whole workout without any weights at all. We're going to get straight into it with a kneeling section without any weights, using our arms and our core. Then we're going to add the weights. Then we're going to go into a more dedicated abs segment and hit the lower body last. So come into a kneeling position, and you want to make sure you're nice and comfortable here. I like to have my heels touching and my knees slightly apart, and if you want to, you can slightly tuck your hips forward. That's going to give you a nice stable base of support, and the wider your knees are, the more stable you will be. We're going to come with our arms up, and all we're going to do is start pushing out. So I want you to really think about creating your own resistance here. And if this kneeling position isn't for you, you can sit in a chair, or you can even try to sit cross-legged. So we're going to push out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now push up and out, up and out. And it's fine if you want your lower body to kind of move around a little bit. The main point here is just to get everything warm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep one arm stable, and we're just going to push across and out. Now I want you to start twisting through the waist, but keeping your hips quite static here. Across and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay on here, and we're going to go up and down, push and push. Now start pushing your rib cage slightly to the left and right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now across and out with the other arm. So you're really twisting through that waist, getting everything warm there. Across and out. And if you want to sit down here, if you're finding your quads are getting too tired, you can do that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here, and it's up and side. So you want to kind of shift your rib cage across, up and down. Up and down. Just 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to push diagonally for a single, single, double. So single, single, really push and rotate through the waist. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now just come up and down with your arms and move your hips side to side. You might want to bring your knees in a bit, just shifting those hips. My elbows are grazing my butt each time. We're going to turn this into a single, single, double in 4, 3, 2, 1. So go single, single, double. Single, single, double. Really nice and dynamic with those arms. Reach it. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Now arms out again. We're going to come in front with our elbow and to the back. It's in front to the back. So it's down and then slightly leaning to the side as you bring your elbow behind. 4, 3, palm is up. 1. Now lean slightly back and just push fast to the side with a little hip shake. Nice and fast. Breathing, breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side in, and then slightly to the side. So it's almost like a little crunch. Blow all the air out. And then an oblique crunch. Lean to the side. 4. Palm is up. 3, 2, 1. Now stay up and push, push, push. So pushing away, then press, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, so now we're going to use our weights. I want you to come forward and you're going to stay down this time, but slightly hinge. So on a flat back, I want you to hinge forward with a flat back, tummies are in. So you're slightly hovering off the mat. From this position, we're just going to start raising one arm to the side. The other arm is just kind of resting, but I'm not putting a lot of pressure on this hand because I want to use my core to keep myself stable here. So once you see the exercise, look in front of you, keep your neck in alignment with your spine. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to go up and back. So it's almost like a triceps extension, but it's a little bit angled. Up and back, up and back. Starting to feel a burn in those shoulders. Go for 4, still hovering your butt. 3, 2, 1. We're going to combine side and back, side and back. 2 more like this. Side and back, side and back. Stay up, and we're going to angle our arm differently. We're going to come up and do a little press, press, press with our palm down diagonal. Now, this might be burning a lot, so you can come down here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down in that same position, and we're doing the other arm. So your arm is in front, but you're not putting a lot of weight on it. Blow out as you come up. Squeeze your shoulder blades as that arm comes to the side. Up and up. Flat back, nice long neck. Squeezing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to come up, angled back. Up, angled back. So you can twist your body slightly here to open up through that shoulder. So you're kind of angling towards the corner of the room. 4, 3, 2, 1. Combine it. 1 to the side, 1 angled back. To the side, angled back. 2 more sets, and back. Last set, and back. Now angle your arm, and it's a bend press. Palm facing down, fingertips towards the corner. Press, 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 press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, we're going to put both weights in the one hand. We're going to do a biceps curl, but we're going to come up and across, and we're going to bring our hips up. So touch the back of your hand down, and then all the way up. Breathing. If you want to separate your knees a little bit, you can. That's up to you, which position you prefer. Either way, you should be starting to feel your quads quite a lot now. So you're leaning back with your glutes, or leading back with your glutes. Go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay up and just do a little pulse. In and in, in and in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate to a W, and we're going to come up and down again with a W curl. So a wide biceps curl. So remember, as you come down, you're leading with your glutes. You're not kind of just dropping. You're controlling down with your quads. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up. Little pulses in to the shoulder. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to do one combination. So just 4 sets of this. Just 2 more. And last one. Nice job. Okay, those quads, they're talking to me. I'm sure you're feeling them too. If you need a break, you can sit cross-legged for the next set. Otherwise, come back up with me, and we're going to do that across the body with a bend, extend in the arm, and a sit back and slightly tuck at the top with those legs. Breathe. Remember, flat back, no rounding. Across and touch. So I really want you to squeeze the bicep. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Stay up, and it's a little pulse in and in. Keeping the tension in the bicep, pulsing closer. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate out so you're in a wide position. Your elbow is in by your waist. Down and up, and up. Remember, you've got an option just to stay down here, or if you want to stay up here, if those quads are just dying too much. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up and little pulse. In and in, in and in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go across and out. Just 4 sets. Across and out, cross and out, and cross and out. Ouch. That was it for the arms, so you can lose your weights. I'm going to lose my mat as well. I don't really need that anymore. And we're going to lay all the way down on our backs. I want you to do like a diamond position with your legs. We've got our hands behind our head, and we're just going to start raising up. Blow out and raising up and up. Up and up. Just engaging the upper abs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to stay up with the upper abs, and we're going to do a extend out, up. Extend out, and then up in the center. So in that same diamond shape, up. Now if you want to move one hand to the mat, you can. We're going to start lifting as that leg comes in. Lift towards it. So shoulder towards the knee. Shoulder towards the knee. But I really want you to anchor your hips and your lower back. So you're just lifting the upper portion of your abs and your shoulders. Just 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're just going to do a pulse and a press across. Across. If you want to put your hand behind your head again, across the knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now with the other side, it's going to be up and out. Up and out. So I'm keeping my leg turned out. So I'm thinking inner thighs as well. Really hold everything in. Now anchor your other arm, and as you come in, lift the shoulder. Blow out all the air. And out. And out. Think lower abs to raise that leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come back in, and we're going to do a little push across. Other hand comes behind the head. Blow out and push, 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 push. Breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Lay all the way down with your upper body. You can put your hands by your side, and we're going to bring our knees to the side. We're going to angle this leg. We're going to sweep it out and in. Come down and lift the hips. Out, then back in line, but we're angled, then lift the hips. So when you're angled like this top hip is going to lift higher than the bottom hip. I want you to squeeze your glutes. Out, across, and angle and up. Out, across, down and up. 4 more. Across, up, wide, across. Just 2 more. Wide, across. Last time. Wide, across. Now angle that, keeping that angle, but your shoulders are down, lift it up. Tap your toe, lift it up. Really angle, lift it up. You should be feeling this oblique here. Lift it up. Make sure your shoulders are down on the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up, little pulse. In and in. It's tiny. In and in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Angle the other way to the front. Up, out, across, down. Lift the hips. Up, out, back in line, down. Lift the hips. So once you see it, maybe look up at the ceiling and focus on keeping your shoulders down and really leading with the top hip. Out, across, and lift. Up, out. This angle position may seem awkward, 2 more sets, but it's getting your obliques. And this whole thing of like rotating to the other side is really confusing your brain, so you're firing more muscles. Okay, now lift that leg and we're going to lift up and tap. Up, we're still angled, but our shoulders are down. Up and tap. Up and tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay up and little pulse in and in. Press into your hands, maybe make fists, maybe push your fingertips into the mat. In and in. My top leg is shaking. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One last tiny thing. Back into that diamond shape, and we're just going to go out and in. Out and in. With the diamond, maybe hands behind the head. And in. Out and in. Try and go wide. Engage your inner thighs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Nice job. Roll it up and we're on to lower body. Come onto your side and we're going to come up and then we're going to lift our top leg. So it's up with both on the corner and then lift your top thigh, but it's like coming into a modified side plank. If you prefer not to come up on your elbow like this, then you can just go up and lift the top leg. Split it and lift the top leg. So we're going to be doing a lot of obliques along with our lower body. And I really want you to make sure that here you're turning your outer thigh to the ceiling. That's really important. Wide, yes, Minnie, and up. Hold your belly and make sure your shoulder is aligned over your elbow. Wide and up. Should be feeling some nice heat in both sides of the outer glutes. Tummies are in. 2 and 1. Now we're going to keep this bottom leg straight but slightly angled. We're going to kick 2 to the front and then 2 in front. So it's up and in line with the hip. Up and up, forward and forward. Tummies are in. Trying to really anchor the rest of the body. It's up and up, bend, press, bend, press. So you're really straightening behind the knee. Make sure you're not slouching here. If you need to come down all the way here because it's bothering your shoulder, you can. But if you can stay up here, it means you're including more obliques in the exercise. Up and up, forward and forward. If you need to bend the bottom leg, that will give you more stability as well. Up and up. Big and wide. You really want to rotate through the hips. That's going to help build with mobility in the hips. 5, 4. Forward and forward. Now we're going to put that foot down. You can come all the way up onto your hand and we're going to come up. We're going to bend, press, lift out. So bend, press more in line, then angled out. Bend, press, raise for 2. Bend, press, raise for 2. Now if you need to do this on the floor, you just want to be raising even higher. Raise for 2. Then press, out, then raise for 2. Then press in line, out, raise for 2. A lot of pressure, I know, on this shoulder. So if you need to take breaks, then just do that. Also a lot of pressure on the supporting leg. So I understand if you need to do a few down here, release through the shoulder, deep breath, then come back to it. Up and up. Bend, press. I'm way up off the mat. I'm never touching the mat. Bend, press. Up and up. 5, 4. Keep going. Breathing. Okay, so we're coming back into this L-shaped position. We're going to extend the leg. All we're doing is pressing for 2, raising for 2. You really want to come in as close as you can to your body, to your upper body, sorry, because that's going to make it a little bit harder. If you want to, you can extend the bottom leg too. That will give you even more of a challenge. Up and up, bend, press, up and up. Breathe through it. Bend, press, raise. Really try not to slouch. It's easy to kind of go, oh, I'm so tired, but don't do it. Keep everything engaged. It's going to give you so many better results because you're engaging more muscle groups at the same time. Totally fine to keep that leg bent. Up and up, press and press. Keep going, press and press. If you need a break, you can. If this is just too much, you can angle it further towards the corner. That will help alleviate some of that pressure in the outer glute. Okay, we're going to box our arms out. We're going to come up, raise, side raise. So I'm rotating onto my knee. You might want to use your mat, and side raise. Up and side. So I'm really turning so that my hips are facing the floor, then facing the front, pushing into the front hand and side. So lots of outer thigh today, as well as outer glute. Up. And if this is too much, just roll. See how I'm not coming up on my knee now? Just roll through it. But if you can, you're going to be engaging the supporting leg a lot more if you can roll a little bit onto the side of that knee and then out to the side. Breathe. Keep your neck long, no hunching. Inside. Keep going. I know a minute is quite a long time when it's a difficult exercise, but this is how you get your results. Okay, so we're going to bring our leg up, hold on to it. We're going to come up, and then we're going to sweep that leg. It's up, down. Use your hand to support you and sweep. It's up, down, and sweep the top leg forward. Up and down, and sweep. This is a lot of ab work. And sweep it. Up, down, and sweep. Last one on this side, then we're switching. Sweep it. So lots of inner thigh here for that bottom leg. You really want to press up and think about engaging the inner thigh. Sweep. Come on. Big breaths. It will really help with the burn. Just 10 more seconds. Sweep. And 1. Nice job. Okay, we're coming to the other side. Sweep both legs up and then side plank, raise the top leg. Sweep it and then raise it up. If you don't want to do that side plank, just do the side leg raise. But make sure you really hold your tummy in and you squeeze. Okay, so when you bring those legs in, squeeze your belly. That's what this is for. Up and then outer thigh. So when you're raising up, if you're raising up with me, think about squeezing those obliques on that downside here. Wide and up. This top leg stays stick straight the entire time. Really squeeze the outer glutes and outer thighs. Wide and up. Deep breaths and up. Nice job. Now we're going to do 2 up and 2 directly in line with the hip in an L shape. Up and in front. You can choose to have this bottom leg bent, or if you want to have it straight, you can. It's a little bit more unstable with the legs straight, which means it's a little bit harder. So if you want harder, why not go for it? Now I really want you to turn and rotate through the hips. You're getting some nice mobility work with those rotations from the up to the down and from the down to the up. Really lengthen and straighten behind the knee. No slouching in the shoulder either. And across. Oh yeah, and by the way, Minnie was playing up. She didn't want to be in here anymore. She was making me lose my count, or making me lose what exercise was next, so I had to let her go back in the house. That's why she has disappeared, but I've got my little pillar up there. You can pretend that's her. Nice job. Okay, we're coming up on our hands. We're going to use this front hand to help us. Bend, press in line, and then 2 raises out on the diagonal. Press and press, raises. Now if you want to sit down here, you can, but then I really want you to raise high. Maybe you do a combination. Maybe you do one of them, and then one down here. Okay, but otherwise if you want to really push yourself, then stay up on that hand, tummies are in, then press and raise. Now if you don't want to go all the way out to the corner, you can just pretty much raise in line. That makes it quite a bit easier. Then press and raise. This is a tough one. I can feel it on my outer hip as well, on the bottom side. And even that supporting leg is getting a lot of work. Then press, up and up. Okay, now we're coming into that L shape. You can either have both legs in line or have the bottom leg bent. We're going to lift the leg up and press for 2 and raise for 2. So as close as you can to your upper body. If your hand is in the way, maybe put it towards the back. Up and up. And remember, the further away from your upper body, the easier it is. So if you're just finding that the L shape is no good, then even back here. As long as you're doing it and as long as you keep challenging yourself, and maybe the next time you do this workout, you'll find you can come a bit closer to the upper body. Raise and raise. You really want to make sure your outer thigh is up to the ceiling. Don't slouch in the shoulder. Keep that lower portion of your obliques away from the mat. And raise and raise. Press and press. Up and up. This, having the leg really close to your chest, really crunches in the obliques here. And that is going to increase that work so much more. Up and up. Okay, so we're going to box out this arm. You're going to keep your legs quite long. We're going to come forward and up, and then side and up. So it's like a little modified plank, and then just an outer thigh raise. So you're really using this front hand to push yourself away from the floor. Up and side up. If you keep this arm bent and keep it close in by your rib cage, you're going to feel a little bit of tricep work as well. You are welcome. And side up. Squeeze and squeeze. Keep that leg really long, stretching your toe far away to the back wall. Squeeze the glutes. So the lower glute here and the side glute here. Okay, so last exercise, people. Wide up, hand in front, sweep. Wide and up, hand in front to catch yourself and stop you from falling. So rotate as you sweep. Once again, using your upper body in a big way as you sweep. If you don't want to do that, then just put the bottom leg down and do it this way. Okay, that's your option to make it a lot easier for your upper body. Sweep it. Otherwise, really split those legs. So one comes forward, one comes back. Catch yourself with that arm, no slouching. Neck stays long. Think about your inner thigh as you bring this leg up to meet the other one. And up. Come on, we're nearly done. And last one. Awesome job. Ouch. That upper body got so much work. Let's just kind of rotate, get some life back in there. Just reach overhead. Definitely felt that in the obliques as well. So many little rotations and angle changes. Push across. That's what really works your core without having to do a single sit-up. Nice job. Okay, now arms behind, interlace, and push your chest to the front. Shoulder blades together, opening up through those shoulders. And then in front, and really separate your shoulder blades. Up overhead and side to side. Nice job. Now just in a straddle stretch, nice and wide, and lean forward. I just want you to feel your inner thighs stretching here. Doesn't have to be really far forward. Maybe wiggle your feet a bit. So definitely core focus today with even our lower body work. Come into a hamstring stretch, hinging forward from the hips, don't round your back. Trying to make you stronger in every way, so multitasking, compound moves, using so many more muscle groups than if you just isolated one exercise. Come to your side and bring your heel to your glute and push your hip to the front. Also switching on the brain a bit, because some of those exercises, you really have to think which leg is going forward, which leg is going back. Changing the amount of reps, bend pressing and raising. So all of these little things, they train your mind to be sharp and to make quick changes, which actually benefits you in day-to-day life too. Okay, let's lay down on our backs. Open up through those hips. Deep breath. Then just a figure four stretch. For those glutes, we work them hard. Gently push away on your front knee. Bring that knee across, looking to the front. You can straighten or bend the bottom leg, doesn't matter. And then let's switch sides. Other knee on top. Sorry, other ankle on top. Pressing away slightly will increase that stretch. Then bring that knee to the front, look to the back. And then just come into a happy baby. So if you can, hold on to your heels. If you can't, hold on to your shins. And we're just going to rock it side to side. Massaging the spine a little bit. And roll it up. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for Tighter Assets Day 5. That completes a full week. I hope you enjoyed the variety in the workouts. And next week, we're going to amp it all up a little bit so that you keep increasing in tightening all of your assets. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.